everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. This week we're going to be doing a freezer pantry challenge, and we just got back from the Canary Islands. We went for 2.5 weeks to stay at my brother's sister's place, and I have not purchased anything for the home. However, my mother-in-law did. Every time we come home, she, bless her, fills the fridge. This I took back from like our stuff, but she bought juices for the kids, ham and cheese, milk, cakes, and some bread. So we will be using that. The only thing I actually need to go get is some fresh fruit and vegetables. So I'm gonna make a plan. I'm gonna use what we have. Before we went, I did such a good job organizing everything. I kind of have to show you. I'm actually also putting everything away after our trip, and I did like not a declutter, but I organized everything because we rent our place out when we go. So I go through everything, all the cabinets, like I don't empty everything, but like I just keep it like pretty straightforward. This is not like for people to use, but I still, like if they open it, they can use this stuff, but if they open it, I don't want it to look awful. It has, like, they left like 3 sauces in here. So I just put those there. And this is like my favorite thing ever. I love it so much. I got this from Shein. I just like adore. What was I going to say? Yes, I am going to do a decluttering series for every category in the house, so stay tuned for that. I'm super happy we finally hung up some, what are these called? Wall hangers that we actually drilled into the wall. It's taken like 4 years for us to do it, and because we have so many jackets and coats and people coming in, it's like, yeah. Anyway, besides the point, I will be doing a decluttering series, so subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss that. I feel like there's a lot here. I try to be minimal, but we have, like, I've recently gone back into like makeup and skincare. I used to, like, for like 4 years, I wasn't into it anymore. So I just didn't buy anything, and now I'm into it again and I'm buying a lot of stuff. And also with clothes, like after I got my implants removed, I had implants, I have still been like trying to figure out what looks good on me. So I also have more clothes than I need. So yeah, and I also just got these from Shein. These are the best. I will link them below. These are like made for me, and I want them in all colors, but I know that's hoarding. So this is my big freezer. I actually haven't put the things back into the freezer in the kitchen. I normally do, like, this is the stuff that's open. So it's this is vegetables, and those are unopened. So these belong in the kitchen. So there is technically a lot less in here. Now before we went, I took everything out of the fridge. I made some sweet potato mousse. I froze it. This is sauce. This is pasta sauce that I made and froze. This is cheese sauce that we got, like a big thing. We had a party. And in here, I actually, look, this is red cabbage. I cut up and froze. Zucchini, leek, there's carrots, there's sweet potatoes. So it's all ready to be cooked. This is for the kids for when they don't like the lunch that's at school. We have free lunches, and sometimes there's like salted fish. They don't like it, so I always have these on hand. This is like my bread drawer. This is actually almost empty this is the meat drawer, but this fruit all belongs in the freezer in the kitchen. So in here I technically, what do we have? We have some ground meat that I'm actually going to thaw for the next prep. And in here, this is my quick drawer, what I call it. It's like hot dogs. Here are some meatballs that I've already cooked. Some risotto, like mushroom risotto, stuff like that. So I will defrost this, And in here, this also belongs in the other freezer. This is ground hemp seeds. No, not hemp seed, flax seeds. And I keep the whole ones and this in the freezer so that it doesn't go rancid. The same with my yeast. And then here's just ice packs, and this is ginger. And here I have some beans that we can use that I cooked and froze. So, and we have a lot of bread in here, and I got these on discount. Pizza crusts, naan, baguettes. So, and we obviously have a lot of ice cream. This is from the holiday season. So yeah, let's do it. So for these are kind of our favorites. It's actually Henry's favorite. We just call them Asian beef bowls. It's just ground beef that I cook so it's crispy. And I put some soy sauce and hoisin sauce on top. Then we have some salted peanuts, and then we just add like spring onions or avocado or lime or whatever we have. And that's it. That was really good. And we had a little bit left over. All right, it is day 2 for the challenge, and I just defrosted 2 chicken breasts. I have more, but I'm not a huge fan of chicken breasts. I'm gonna stop buying them. I actually really don't like them. I feel like they're tough and like, I don't know. I do, however, think tenders are different. They are more expensive, and of course, like chicken thighs, skinless, boneless, but they're more expensive. And I defrosted, or am defrosting, some naan. What I'm gonna do, because I do have those beans, I have the leftover ground beef. I don't think that's gonna be good with it. I will keep that for tomorrow and maybe do some tacos or something, because then I will have gone to the store. But I do have like canned tomatoes, and I have cream cheese in the fridge and like pantry items. So I think I can make a like basic whatever Mexican sort of soup. I do have chips also and cheese. So we'll do that tonight. I have been doing like a lot of skincare, like a lot on me, and I feel like my skin is so much better. I have like layers of, I have like a water-based cream and then like a heavier cream, except for this friend here. But I'm gonna leave her alone. It is day 3 of the challenge, and I'm just gonna plop 2 bouillon cubes into a pot of water, get that dissolved, and then I'm gonna like poach these 2 chicken breasts so that it's tender. When that's done, I'm gonna shred them and put it to the side, and then we'll make the soup. And then in the freezer, I have some basil, and I'm gonna put like half of it in now, and then half like towards the end. All right, I have shredded this chicken using those tenedores, and it was pretty easy. I'm just trying to shred it small, and it's not like thoroughly cooked, so it won't be dry, I think, when I put it back in. But now this broth is probably delicious, but I'm going to add some canned tomatoes and cream cheese and salsa and see what happens. All right, soup is looking really good, and I think I used 1 leftover Dorito salsa, like half of a can. It was 133 grams. I'm just using what we got. And then I used a can of tomatoes, and then I blitzed it. And then I added a small can of refried beans, and another like 250 grams of salsa, just to get a little bit of chunks in there. And then there was also leftover and needed to be used. I added the rest of the basil, and then about 80 grams of Philadelphia light cream cheese, and I did some salt and more water, and now I'm just like getting everything melted, like the cream cheese is melting. And I think after that I will just let this simmer and then add the chicken, and then I think we'll just be ready. I added the chicken, and I just realized that before I left I froze some leeks. This actually came out so tasty. Det smakar. Det är mycket eller? So I have my shopping list here. It's kind of everywhere now, but I do need to make a meal plan because we do need some stuff. The thing is that there is not that much to work with, like meat-wise. I do have one ground beef. This I have not tried. It's not ground beef. It's like horse ground or something. I think that might work as spaghetti because I'm not sure if it tastes a lot like horse, you know, so I'll just season it, or like in fajitas or something. This is leftover like bean soup. I'm not sure if the kids will eat that. Ooh, actually, okay, so hot dogs. We have hot dogs, and we have, this is more like a lunch. Let's see, these are the spicy kind, so they won't eat that. Risotto. I think this is more for me. I might do this with tofu for lunch. So if I buy tofu, what's this? Vegan. This is more for like when Henry's friends come over. Some of them are vegan, so I like to have something on hand. These they did not like. I'm just gonna throw these out. This is chicken burgers. Okay, so we could do hot dogs, chicken burgers, not very healthy, but we're using what we have. Nuggets, these go in like emergency lunches. We have vegan burgers. That's for, I think that's good to just have for, like I said, friends. Okay, so if we do that, this is the lunch. This I'm gonna throw away. So hot dogs, I need hot dog buns, and I need hamburger buns, I think. Let's see. Let's see what is in here. Okay. Here are bagels. That is naan. Wait, there we go. Hot dog buns. Okay. Don't need to buy those. These are fajitas. Alright, so we could do tortilla pizzas because I have some gluten-free tortillas that I like to use because I'm gluten-free. So we'll do tortilla pizzas because I have cheese and I think I made pizza sauce in here. Let's see. I made, there we go, pizza sauce. So I will do that with the pizzas. What is going on here? Henry was having some ice cream. Everything's everywhere. Okay, so hamburger buns I need. These English muffins, they're a little bit too small to use as buns. So I think I will do that. What is in here? These are, yeah, no, we can't use those. Okay, so what did I say? I said hot dogs, hamburgers, like chicken burgers. We're gonna do tortilla pizzas. Then we will do spaghetti and meatballs, but we just call it ground beef and spaghetti. And for this, then we will do the Asian bowls again because we like those. And I'm really like, I did not even like the chicken in the soup. I would have rather just had no chicken, but I am weight training and I need the protein, so I'm not sure what I will do with these. I don't really want them, but all right, let's just toss this. Okay, so for day 3, I actually accidentally said day 3, I think yesterday, but we only have had 2 days. Henry is making himself from the frozen bagels some sort of TikTok creation, so that will be good. He will eat that for dinner. Oliver ate at a friend's house, and me and David are doing renovations at our other apartment, so we had like a salad bar from the supermarket. I also noticed that I have in here black beans and corn that I can use into those tacos if the beef is not enough, and I'll do rice as well. And yeah, what else? Like, this is more canned stuff. They don't eat tuna. We could do like a noodle soup one day. I have a lot of tacos everywhere.
Sneiðnar tvær fyrir beikonið og eina sem ég notaði innan í þetta. Svo setja inn í gatið á beikoninu og smá eftir á þetta. So not much. Mamma, horfðu á þetta crispiness. Look at that crispiness.
Þetta var ekki ekki.
Did you buy a melon?
Ég vil ekki búa henni í bónus. Okay, so I already did the meal plan, but now for the actual meals, what I need to add. So this is already done. Mexican soup done. This tacos, I don't need anything more. Hot dogs, I don't need anything more. Hamburgers, I do need hamburger buns. Okay, my camera is about to die, so I can't get the flash, so it's kind of dark in here. But I do have 8 meals ready. These obviously are finished, and today we are doing something else. So kind of 9 days of stuff that we have, and also for like with lunches and stuff. That's for me and David. The kids get lunch at school. So this is what we have on the list so far. I need plain yogurt, milk, skid, egg, their Nutella, like mini rice cakes, gluten-free rye bread, frozen mango, Pepsi, Monsters, which is my energy drinks, a thing for the toilet, tofu, bell pepper, berries if we get some good deals, which unlikely, but we might get some, cucumber, celery, apples, avocados, mandarin oranges if I can find them, bananas, this is the hamburger buns, and then possibly normal bread if I don't find the time to make this myself. Or at the store, we chose to go to Bonus this time because I have some gift cards, and I was just showing Oliver these tomatoes. They were too expensive, but he does like these mini tomatoes, and the grapes were super crisp, so we did get those. They're pretty expensive, but we love grapes. Oliver was choosing some really big apples for himself. And then I found a lot of discount products, and I never find in Bonus anything that's not completely like liquidy. It's so gross. So we got lucky. I got a lot of herbs, some onions, apples, bell pepper, broccoli. The blueberries weren't that good. I have realized that the ones that are called Berryland are kind of like mealy and not good. So anyway, thank you for coming with us. Okay, so everybody was hungry again, so I'm using the rest of these packs from the freezer and this beef instead of for the tacos. I'm heating up some soup and yeah, we'll make some quesadillas. I think it's actually so satisfying when I finish something. So there were like 4 pickles in there. These are actually olives that were kind of soft. So that's going out of the fridge to the trash. So this is my nighttime snack. So we made these chicken burgers from the freezer. I just put them in the air fryer and I just had that snack. Like, it was super simple. And then this was a lunch prep for me, but I ate some. So I am thinking tonight we will probably use, because I do need to use these bagels and this bread that came from the freezer. So I'm thinking, I did buy eggs, that we will do some sort of egg sandwiches, like toasted on the pan, just to get this used. And I just realized, I just took this ground beef out yesterday, but I do have one leftover chicken burger, those veggies, a little bit of rice, and a little bit of the soup. Now I cannot remember when I made the soup. I'll have to check. And then here is like a piece of a quesadilla. But then also I need to use the asparagus, but I am thinking how asparagus freezes. I think it should be fine. Oh yeah, actually I have bought asparagus frozen. That was fine. And I need to use this, so I might make like a side salad with those bread thingies. This is all fine, but this I might cut on and freeze. I have one of my tofu meal prep left for lunch. Then tomorrow I need some food. So I had that sauce from the freezer that's on the beef. I took a little bit out of this and put into my food that I used the leftover rice that was in here. That's my mince. Some of this, and then I'm just gonna use some veggies, and because I don't eat gluten and I didn't want to make my own pasta. I was going to make gluten-free pasta, but I made way too much spaghetti, I think, which is fine. I like it with ketchup as well.
Hann náði ekki. Hann var alltaf bara bellyfloppa og eitthvað.
Ok, það að gera það á einhverju svona Okay, so this evening David is eating from the bottom drawer of the freezer the ready-made meatballs, and he made rice. I am cooking up some eggs and making myself a vermicelli noodle bowl, and then I'm using these vegetables that I bought on the discount, and I'm gonna make some prep for my lunches for probably, I think, the next 2 days. I would have preferred to have tofu with this for my protein, but I don't have it. I have frozen shrimp, so I think I'll just do that. I think that will actually mix in well after. And then the kids are just eating the leftover spaghetti with ketchup. I just stepped into a store and I found this chicken on 50% off because it is going off tomorrow. So I'll stick that in the freezer. And we just got a sushi dream. There's also this small tray that I'm gonna take to work tomorrow for 3,000 baht. The value was like 8,500. It's on this app, like it's called Humble. Okay, so that is the end of the video, and usually these end up being my outros because I forgot to make an outro, so now I'm editing and this is my outro. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like these freezer clear out videos. I kind of do because I don't know, I like rewatching them. I rewatch I think it was part 2 of my last freezer pantry challenge, and I rewatch it all the time. I just kind of enjoy seeing what I came up with. So if you enjoyed it, comment down below, tell me what you want to see next, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.